End of the day, business is business. I don't like when people try to get their army of fans and try to go after somebody because you feel like they fucked you business wise, or you got the short end of the stick, or you could have profited more off of the business. A lot of the other bars that they had for Spoken Reasons, it's like these are just bars. Like, yeah, they had their problems backstage, and they still kind of do have their problems when it comes to Emmanuel Hudson and Spoken Reasons, and even DC Young Fly and Spoken Reasons. But at the end of the day, it's like bars are bars. I'm not gonna read into all of them. He did get destroyed on Wild 'N Out. His rebuttals were weak. They tore him up. Still, like, it's not even like he could say like he did anything. Like, I know there's other footage, but even the other footage that's coming out, it's not looking anything better. It's not looking any better for Spoken Reasons. And it's like when I watched it, I'm like, how come nobody on his team is spitting back? It's just him getting destroyed. It's like they're biting his head off. And usually when you see a guest getting destroyed, their team is riding for them too, and they have some freestylers and some rappers on the other person's squad. But they just left Spoken Reasons out to hang because the thing is, Nick Cannon and Spoken Reasons have their own issues. Spoken Reasons jumped out of the window when Soldier Boy was jumping out the window and doing his thing and trying to get his just dues for everything that he did because he felt like he wasn't getting the respect. You remember, like, if you remember back to that time when Soldier Boy was calling out niggas and being like, "Yo, I started this, I did this." Spoken Reasons felt like he needed to get on that wave too, and he did the same shit. And he tried to take ownership of spoken word, pretty much, trying to call out Nick Cannon for doing spoken word and not paying him any homage. I don't know anything about the spoken word community and like the clubs in the spoken word scene, so I don't even know anything. I can't even comment on that. But that's where their issue stems from. He tried to explain it on the podcast. I still didn't quite understand the issue. He said he was wrong, so that's probably why I didn't understand it. He probably just did something wrong. But it is what it is. They came for him unrelentlessly. Nick Cannon had a better freestyle. Had better freestyle bars than Spoken Reasons. Like that, they had him. Like people could say like, oh yeah, how could you set him up? You prepared for the show. You know what the show entails. But at the end of the day, it's like you're not winning on that show. You're not going there to embarrass the niggas on the show. It's not really gonna happen. They have more stage, like the artists on the show, Nick Cannon and them. They have way more stage presence, more crowd control, way more than the average guest will come on the show. So even if you're a comedian and you're funny, you're not really gonna stand a chance against these guys on the show, really and truly. But Spoken Reasons didn't do anything funny on that show. I've been watching Spoken Reasons for years. I'm still subscribed to Spoken Reasons, so I still see his uploads. He's coming back to YouTube and putting out stuff, so I'm still gonna, watch his shit and support his shit because at the end of the day, he really did start a wave and showed people how to get it done on YouTube early. So got to keep that in mind. Regardless of if his business deals weren't the best with some of the folks, it's like it is what it is. What else do we got here?